How's it going, everyone? It's Kyle Henderson, BamaInsider.com. It's finally college football week. We made it, right? Today on the program, we're going to talk everything Alabama and Duke. And we got to start out with the suspensions, right? Najee Harris, Brian Robinson, Terrell Lewis, and Devontae Smith. Four critical components to this entire team will be out either the first quarter or for half. We're going to find out as soon as we're at kickoff what exactly the suspensions entail for those four. So what happens at the running back position, you might ask? Well, looks like it's going to be another freshman getting some playing time. That's Kellen Robinson, 184 pounds. Nick Saban said he has the juice. And then you also have redshirt freshman Jerome Ford, who has done a great job not only this fall camp, but also turned heads during the springtime. Here's Nick Saban talking about Kellen Robinson. He was asked about him on Wednesday evening.
Kellen has got juice. He's quick. He's fast. Very explosive on the perimeter. So he kind of gives us a different type guy from the other guys that we have, which I think is important, at that position. So, I hope we get him the chance to have some opportunities in this game.
Now, the most important news of this entire week revolves around Alabama linebacker Dylan Moses, who suffered a ACL injury on Tuesday night, done for the entire season. Big blow. Think about it like this. It's the equivalency of Alabama losing Tua Tagovailoa just on the defensive side of the ball. He's the defensive signal caller. They're already thin at the inside linebacker position. Here's Nick Saban talking about Dylan Moses.
I'm going to say this about Dylan Moses, and then I'm not going to say anything else about it. We love Dylan. He had a great camp. He was a great leader. He was a good signal caller on defense. I guess that I'm always the guy that has to make a decision as to whether we practice or we don't practice. If we practice, we got a chance to be good. If we don't practice, I don't see how we can get any execution.
So who's going to step up at the inside linebacker position, you're wondering? It's going to be maybe a junior, a senior? No, it's going to be a freshman by the name of Christian Harris, 6'2", 244 pounds, just arrived in Tuscaloosa this summer. And get this, he didn't even play linebacker in high school. He played corner, 244 pounds. Shows you what type of athleticism he has. Here's Nick Saban talking about Christian Harris.
Well, he's a very aggressive player, and sometimes you have to make decisions with young players, even though they may not have a total understanding of doing everything exactly like you'd like for them to do it. Their ability to make plays and their sort of want to, in terms of learning how to do it and developing, is going to allow them to make the improvement that they need to make to be the most consistent player. And we just felt like after two scrimmages, the way he played, that he was the guy that would give us the best chance long-term to develop at that position. We still like some other guys. There is still competition at the position, and we'll continue to evaluate that.
Okay, so you got Christian Harris on one side. Who's going to be the other inside linebacker? Well, guess what? It's going to be another freshman by the name of Shane Lee, 6 foot, 250 pounds. Know this name. Very athletic. Turned heads during the springtime. Had a monster fall camp. He's going to be the guy actually calling the defense for Alabama. True freshman stepping up to call the defense. Think about that. People say freshmen don't play at Alabama. Well, the Crimson Tide are going to start two true freshmen against Duke to open the season. Now, Nick Saban has a lot of respect for Duke head football coach David Cutcliffe. Mentioned that he has a lot of respect for him in the regards that he's one of the best quarterback coaches in the entire country. And think about this. Last season, Duke football sent Daniel Jones, number 6, to the New York Giants in the NFL draft. Here's Saban talking about Cutcliffe.
Well, I've always thought that he's one of the best quarterback coaches in the country. And obviously his track record has proven that. I think he has that reputation, so I think a lot of players are interested in playing for him, and he's done a fabulous job of developing those players. So, but I also think that their system and scheme on offense is so well conceived, and that it also gives the players an opportunity at all positions on offense to have a chance to be successful. But it makes the quarterback's efficiency always have the consistency that everyone always looks for in a quarterback, because the system allows them to make quick decisions and get the ball in their hands, and it's very sound. And They're very well coached in being able to do that. And I think all those things contribute to the success of the quarterback as well as their offense.
Now, as you know, Tua Tagovailoa returns for his junior season, and he talked about having control of this team. Now, last year he said he didn't want to overstep boundaries with Jalen Hurts still on the roster, but this year with him being the main quarterback, he has more control, more focus. Here's Tua talking about the offensive approach for this season.
Well, I feel like I have a lot more control, around everything now. I guess because I didn't want to overstep boundaries last year, because of the amount of respect that I had for Jalen and, the amount of respect that everyone had for him as well. So now, being the guy, I feel like I'm able to, spend a lot more time with the linemen, talk to the linemen, and kind of get feedback from them as well as them from me.
Tua also said it's easy when you got this much talent. Henry Ruggs, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle. Here's Tua Tagovailoa talking about the rideouts.
Everyone knows that it's easy. It's easy to play quarterback, when you got guys that can make plays for you, regardless of who it is. Those guys make me look good, and it's just everyone that I'm surrounded with makes me look good. But, if we want to talk about the rideouts, you can throw a bubble, you can throw a screen, and they'll turn it into, a big game or even a touchdown. You can even hand those jet sweeps that we do, and they'll make something out of it. So it's really fun having those guys back there with me.
Now, we also got a chance to hear from Henry Ruggs, one of the most dynamic wide receivers in all of college football, and he talked about being selfless going into this season.
I think the biggest mentality is be selfless. You never know what could happen, and with a group that that's so elite like that, you have to make the most of every opportunity. So that just makes you better. So at any moment, you can't be slacking because the ball could come your way.
Now, our BamaInsider.com Player of the Week, Giles Amos. Kid recently got a scholarship, full scholarship from the Crimson Tide as a former walk-on. Never had a D1 offer coming out of high school. Now he's on full scholarship for the Crimson Tide. Great interview. Go check it out on BamaInsider.com. Here's Giles Amos talking about what it means to be a member of the team.
Yeah, honestly, it's been really neat. It's kind of just like living out of the dream. Honestly, I never thought I'd be up here talking to you guys, so that's really neat. And, it's something that a lot of people don't understand, but kind of when you sign up for the walkout deal, you sign into something bigger than yourself. So you kind of buy into the team and buy out of yourself, and there's something rewarding in that as well. And so I think really it's paid off, and I'm honestly blessed to be in the situation I am, and hopefully I can help my team out on Saturday.
Now, Rivals.com got some great footage this week of Drake Maye, who's a big-time quarterback out of North Carolina. He's a 2021 commit. Go check him out. Incredible highlights. What a cannon this young man has. Big pickup for the Crimson Tide out of the class of 2021. Hey, staff picks are in. Yours truly. I got it 45-10. Player of the game. Let's go with Tua, man. You got Andrew Bone, our recruiting analyst, has it 54-16 Alabama. MVP, Waddle baby. And then you got Tony Sukalis, our team writer, has it 47-10 Alabama. Player of the game, Jerry Jeudy. Hey, if you like this video, if you like what you see, subscribe right here on YouTube. Give us a thumbs up. But most importantly, give us an opportunity to earn your business at BamaInsider.com. Go to the website, look for any of the subscription tabs, click sign up, and when you go to checkout, simply enter the promo code ROLLTIDE, and you can get free 30 days to the Alabama Crimson Tide football website on the rise, BamaInsider.com. Hope to see you there. We'll catch you soon from Atlanta, Georgia. This is Kyle Henderson signing off.